So here's the tail of the tape, and you want to look at absolutely everything here, Josh, between Primus and Wilde.
They're virtually identical, as Goldie would say. Mike Goldberg would say, it's like they're virtually identical. 34-31 is pretty close. 8-1, 12-3. I mean, but the one loss from Brent Primus just recently happened. He had an O there before. That's really the only difference. Coming off of a loss, how is that going to affect him coming into this fight?
Well, we're going to find out very shortly. Fascinating insight and backstory there from Josh. Let's get now to the voice of Bellator. It is Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, live on Channel 5, the time has come for the Bellator Birmingham main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulation. Chairman is James Gessner. Chief of the Mohegan Tribe, Lynn Malerba, at cage side. Supervising tonight, Mr. Mike Mazzulli. And now, first introducing the blue corner. At 5'11", weighing in 155.4 pounds, making his Bellator debut tonight. He enters with 12 professional victories, 3 losses from Wolverhampton. He fights out of Canada, England, presenting Tim, the Experiment Wilde. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. At 5'10", weighing in 154.2 pounds, the former Bellator lightweight world champion returns with 8 professional victories, just 1 defeat. By way of Irvine and Portland, he fights out of Eugene, Oregon, USA, introducing Brent Primus. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Rob Hines.
All right, gentlemen, there's a Bellator main event. We've been over the unified rules in the back. Tim, you have any questions? Brent, any questions here? Touch gloves if you wish. Back up, we'll get it going.
Well, does destiny beckon for Tim Wilde here? Or will it be Primus, as pretty much every expert expects? A route right to the top for one of these men. A route back to it for the American here. Primus in the red gloves. Tim Wilde in the blue.
What Tim Wilde and Ryan Scope are doing, they're leading the way for all the UK fighters to set their tempo and say, hey, we're here. You guys need to be aware of us. You guys need to understand how good we really are. And these guys are the ones laying the groundwork. These 2 first guys, Ryan Scope and now Tim Wilde.
Already saw 2 of those outside leg kicks there from Primus. Wilde is rangy. Kick to the body from Primus, but Wilde catching him, and Wilde on top and trying to grab some form of control, but Primus reacting well.
Primus got a very good type rubber guard position, so what he's doing here is he's working for that omoplata, potentially the gogoplata, which he's got here. He's trying to get that. There you go. He's trying to throw that right leg up over the shoulder.
Look at this from Primus.
He's pulling down on that head, which is choking. That foot is right up underneath the chin of Tim Wilde. There it is.
Wilde submits. Primus just too good on the floor. Way too good. And Tim Wilde looks up into the arena and sees that chance, for the time being at least, fly away from it. Big smile on the face of Primus, sleep or no sleep. He saw the opportunity and he took it.
Yeah, I mean, someone at his level, really, when he hits his back, and he spent a good portion of his fight with Michael Chandler on his back, and that was the lesson he learned. Go for the submission. If I don't get it, kick him back, get back to my feet, and try to get to a dominant top position. But, I mean, you hear him exchanging words, talking confidence to each other. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that Brent Primus was coming in and having to work throughout this week. Just not getting any sleep, but he gets dropped here. More of an off-balance drop, not really hurt or rocked. but Tim Wilde able to get to the top position. The one thing you cannot do with Brent Primus is let him set in on that rubber guard position. From here, he should have tried to like push, make space away, maybe bring his arm or limp arm his arm out of there from that position, because once he was here, he was setting that choke in. Normally, you got to throw that right leg up and over the shoulder to kind of pull him down even more, but he wasn't able to escape from that position once it was set in.
There's the tap, and it's such a huge, huge bubble bursting inside the arena. And also, for the time being, for Tim Wilde, who can come again, but Primus shows his quality. And it was ruthless from him, and we can now make it official with Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the gogoplata in tight, the tap comes finally, 1 minute 20 seconds in your round number 1. The winner by submission, Brent Primus.
Well, Josh has made his way into the cage, and now we can hear from the man from Oregon, Brent Primus.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, Brent Primus. Brent, we talked earlier during the fighter week, and we were talking and having a conversation. You were telling me about how you basically didn't get any sleep. Were you able to get any sleep this last day and a half, and how did it affect you this week?
Last night was the only night I could sleep, and thank God, you know, it's been horrible. This time change has really messed with me, but last night I got some melatonin in me, and I fell asleep for like 6 hours, and it felt amazing.
So Tim brought a lot of controversy, as far, not controversy, but some problems towards you. Good footwork, good hand speed, that type of stuff. How did you guys deal with it in training camp?
Man, I trained with Timo Yama and Coach Fabiano Schurner, and man, I got the best coaches, the best training partners. They prepared me well, and I felt great. I knew no matter what I was gonna, on the feet and the ground, I felt comfortable for sure.
So you threw a body kick, and when you threw the body kick, he was able to actually knock you off balance. Looked like he caught you just a little bit. I could tell nothing that really hurt you. But what I wanted to talk about was basically just walk us through this takedown. You threw that kick, and he sets you back on your butt. You sit in on the single leg. When you go, you basically pull guard. Once you get to the rubber guard position, though, you'll see you'll pull your guard. Get to that rubber guard position. I see you working that rubber guard. Walk us through it.
Yeah, man, I knew I was way better than on the ground. My jiu-jitsu is awesome. That's my move right there. You know, I tap everybody out in the gym. The omoplata, get the sweep, get on top and put him away. But man, I got the gogoplata on him, and I knew once he went to the ground, he's in my world. First of all, I gotta say thank you, Jesus, for this wonderful life you've given me. Thank you for my family, my friends. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, Jesus.
So now, after that performance tonight, the first round finish, knowing that you fought Michael Chandler last, you lost your title to him. Who are you looking to fight besides Michael Chandler? Is there somebody else that we know?
I want Michael Chandler. You know, I beat him the first time. He beat me the second time. Let's get this over with. A trilogy. Let's end this crap. I do not like that guy, and I did not fight my best performance my last fight with him, and I know I could have done way better. And honestly, he got really lucky. I didn't choke him out in the second round. I should have switched to a gable choke. I should have put my body triangle on him. But I want Chandler. But if I don't get Chandler, obviously I want one of the best guys. Petricky, Benson Henderson, but I really want Chandler.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Brent Primus.